One of Western New York's most influential leaders is moving on from performing. Yes, sad to say, founder and president of Gliding Stars, Elizabeth O'Donnell's last ice skating show is tomorrow, I'm sad to say. O'Donnell was a professional ice skater, a terrific one, before she started her ice skating program that helps people with disabilities. And tonight, she tells us why the big move, and she is joining us tonight. And Elizabeth, it is so good to have you here in studio.
Thanks, it's nice to see you again.
It's great to see you. I haven't seen you for so long.
It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while. It's great to see you. Your career has been a long career.
Yes, it has.
49 years.
Yeah.
Why now? Why are you retiring?
Because I'm 69.
You're still young. No, that's still young. Why now?
I just guess I want to have a little more space and time in my life. Like one of my nieces says, the third child's on the way. I haven't met her first two.
Oh.
You know, so some of that, like I gave up a lot of things to do this over the years, and I'm not complaining. It was certainly my choice, right. But I want to have a little more space, you know, in my life. And we have a great new executive director, so Gliding Stars isn't going away. I'm just going away.
But you're still going to be around town. You're not
yeah.
gonna move your way.
No. I love this area.
Okay.
I've been, you know, a Buffalo native forever.
And tell me about the performance tomorrow. That's in the Northtowns at Northtowns.
It's the Northtown Center.
Right,
Yeah,
right
yes, yeah. You see, everybody gives the first name. The first
right.
naming right wins. That's my theory.
It's in my head,
It's
right.
Northtown. So it's at 2 o'clock. It's called Skating Across Land and Sea. So we have some really fun creatures on the ice, you know, turtles and frogs and things like that. We had a great rehearsal on Tuesday. The kids were so excited. So I love that when I just see all their faces and they're doing the best routine they've ever done. You know, that makes them really so fired up. And showing off for the community means a lot. You know, if you're a child or an adult with a disability, you've been sort of marginalized. You've been pushed aside. You're not the star. And so that was always really important to me. I loved ice shows when I was a kid. I've been skating since I was 3. And so I wanted to make that a thing for my students. I wanted them to have that celebratory, wonderful
Thank God
experience.
there are people like you out there, because you've got a great heart.
Oh, it's been great fun.
You really do. Now you have multiple chapters. Tell us about that.
Yes. And part of the process of retiring was kicking them out of the nest like the grandmother bird and teaching them how to do their own. And some of them we've been supporting for almost 30 years.
Right.
So they're doing really well. They've formed their own, you know, nonprofits so that they're not under our umbrella anymore. There's a program in Toledo, Ohio, and Findlay, Ohio, and Cleveland, Ohio, and where else? Orlando, Florida, Erie, Pennsylvania. So they're all, you know, moving on to do their own thing so that Western New York and the people, the new executive director here, can just focus on this.
So what are some of the highlights over the years that you've had? I
mean, goodness.
So many parents, so many children, and so many people that have come to watch the shows have been affected by this.
Yes.
There must be a couple highlights, things.
There are. One dad wrote to me this week, and he brought his son 16 years ago. So I've known him since he was 4, and he's 20 now. And he came up to me recently, and he's very, very bright. He's autistic on what they call the spectrum. And when he has problems speaking, people very much dismiss him as like, well, you're not really with it. But he's wicked smart. He's like got 180 IQ, and he got hired full-time at Lowe's, and I was one of the first people he wanted to tell. And the dad said, you know, you showed us that never, ever underestimate him.
Right.
You know, just believe in him, show him some grit, show him a lot of love, and he'll rise to that expectation. So that meant a lot to me.
And I know, because I've emceed the program years ago, and when the kids are out there on the ice, and they see everyone that's out there in the audience.
Yes, it's huge.
You just see their faces. Everything just changes.
Yes,
on these
it's just
children.
huge.
It's huge in their lives.
It's huge. And a lot of times I have a practice where I have them touch their heart and say, I'm proud of myself. And then if they say it really quiet, I make them say it again till they're like yelling it at me, because we're not doing that enough with our children. And I don't just mean our disabled children, you know, all our children, you know, they need to feel proud of themselves, and we need, as the teachers, as their parents, as mentors, we need to encourage that.
So before you go, your last show tomorrow, if people want to go.
2 o'clock, come and see us.
It's at 2 o'clock tomorrow.
Yes.
Tickets, they can get them right there.
$12 at the door.
$12 at the door.
Best $12 you'll ever spend.
Well worth it. Well, Elizabeth O'Donnell, all I can tell you is that you've had an incredible career, and you have made such a difference in Western New York.
Thank you.
That you're a good soul.
Thank
God we have people like you.
It's been a great journey.
Yeah, it's a great program too.
Thanks.
All right, good luck to you.
Thank you.